Good evening, IntelliTravel agents. This is Tara Minson, Vice President of Marketing and Communications here for you, and I am your host on this awesome Tuesday evening. And welcome everybody, all of our IntelliTravel agents from all over the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, to your interactive webinar. Just another one of your exclusive, inspirational, educational, and fun events for you. Thank you, everybody, every single one of you, for taking time out of your busy evenings and your personal lives here to join us and help grow your travel business. Tonight truly is important education for every single travel agent, no matter when you started in this business and what you sell, because this is a portion of travel that we're going to talk about tonight and introduce you tonight that is an add-on. It is a bonus. It is an extra. It is something that could truly make your client's current vacation even really amazing and extra special. Plus, it's something that who would have known travel agents can make commission on and add it to your book of business. So it's an amazing opportunity for you here. All right, so join us here, of course, every Tuesday night for these awesome webinars to get hands-on training with our top providers out there, our preferred partners in travel. Don't forget to watch your emails and see your excellent online calendar of events in your back office site at IntelliTravel.com for more special guest appearances by all of our travel partners and all of our preferred partners on our weekly Tuesday night webinars like this one. We've also started doing webinars, by the way, on Thursday evening because there are just, so many suppliers, so much, content to get out there. And our agents are just eager, enthusiastic, and sponges to learn more and add more to their book of business. So we start doing them on Thursday nights every now and then, every other week as well. Plus, don't forget to download and subscribe to the IntelliTravel podcast show, where every single week we are downloading one, sometimes two podcasts a week with some really great special tips, advice, motivation, all of them featuring great supplier spotlights, of course, that help you learn more about each supplier as well. So don't forget to join us there as well. Don't forget all of our webinars, like tonight as well, are recorded and available for replay in the IntelliTutorial section of your back office site. So if you missed something tonight, don't worry. You can watch it and hear it and listen to it again at any time. It's 24 hours, and then you can watch it as many times as you want, whenever, wherever you want in your back office site. So after tomorrow, it will be live in the IntelliTutorials section of your back office site. So put your pencils down. Don't worry about remembering anything because it will all be there for you when you are ready. Also, at the end of tonight's webinar, we've got a Q&A session with our special guest partner this evening. But we don't open up the audio because it actually interrupts the webinar. So we invite you to type in your questions using that chat box found in the control panel on the right-hand side of your screen. You can submit your questions at any time during the presentation, and we can read and answer them at the end. Please remember to keep, webinar questions relevant to tonight's partner, and anything else that is not relevant to tonight's partner, please email customer service instead. All right, so tonight is really exciting because first and foremost, this is the largest registered webinar that I have seen, and I have been doing these Tuesday night webinars for almost 12 years now. So 14 years now, largest attended webinar that I have seen. So clearly this is a really amazing topic, and you guys are dying to know more about golden tickets, okay? And what's even more amazing is we know golden tickets are preferred ticket vendor, of course, is for buying all the great tickets and concerts and entertainment events all around the country, of course. But tonight's really amazing because they are launching and have launched a brand new sports packages. So again, it is the same great partner. It is a brand new package and vertical that they have added into their portfolio, and that is Golden Sports Tours that you can see right there. And without further ado, I'd like to bring on The owner, the operator, our BDM, our trainer, our go-to guy for everything related to all kinds of tickets and entertainment, concerts, and now sports packages. And that is Ram Silverman. How are you doing, Ram?
I'm doing great. So excited to have all these people tuning in tonight. So super excited.
I feel like there should be like an award or something that you get, like largest registered attendant webinar.
I think I'm gonna get the golden ticket tonight.
Nice segue. Yeah, so you are clearly going to blow it out of the water tonight. So I'm going to let you take it over and talk about this awesome new portion and element to your company that our agents now have access to. So go ahead and take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. So thank you again for joining us. We're actually going to be doing something new tonight. I have been doing webinars for the Golden Tickets for Travel Agent website for the last couple of years, and I've got that presentation down to a science. And we decided actually to introduce a new product that we launched sort of about I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. We haven't done a whole lot with it as far as promoting it, as we've been sort of working out and tweaking it to have it work better than when we first maybe launched it. And so it's sort of been a work in progress, but we're actually ready to show you now how easy it is to not only book tickets for your customers, but an super easy way to book packages and create a real experience for your customers. And we're going to go through this. So first, let's make sure you're going to be on the right website. You are going to be going to goldensportsfortravelagents.com, and that is right on the top in the URL. And the nice thing, if I go to the Golden Tickets for Travel Agents.com website, which a lot of you have already been on the far right-hand side, you can see there's a one-click sports package link that will actually take you straight to this website. And you can get back to the Golden Tickets website by clicking on the Tickets Only link at the top left-hand side of the page. So I want to tell you about 3 different types of packages that we have. There are packages that we call static packages, which would be a Super Bowl type package or a Kentucky Derby, some of the larger events that we actually as a company create and post them on our site. It's a package that doesn't actually change in real time, like the one-click packages that I'm going to be showing you, but it's a package that we put together, we put it out there, and the components of the package don't change in a fluid motion like they do on the one-click packages. So the second packages that we offer are going to be the one-click package, and those are all the ones that you see the yellow link that says one-click package or the tab that says it, and then you can click on View Packages, which we're going to be clicking on here in a few minutes. And lastly, there is a custom package tab, and we're going to talk about that also, and that's a package that would be something that we haven't created yet. It's not a one-click package. It's just a package that you're looking for a client who might have called you about a particular event, and you need some help actually building this package. So I got to tell you that I am so excited about this one-click package. When we were creating it a year ago, or kind of over a year ago, the whole concept of this was to be able to give you the opportunity to build a package within seconds for sporting events and being able to quote these out to customers. And we're going to really get straight to it. And so we're going to pick, as an example, we're going to actually do a couple examples of the one-click packages, and we're going to start out with NBA basketball. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the View Packages. And when I do, I get a page that has a list of all the teams that we're looking for. So as an example, if you have a customer who says, look, I'm looking for a package for the Dallas Mavericks, you can actually just click on the Dallas Maverick link. It's going to take you to the list of the home games for the Mavericks. I'm going to pick a game. So the second game down is the Charlotte Hornets at the Mavericks. It's on Saturday, March 24th, and I'm going to hit Book Trip. Now, when I do that, this package is literally building in front of your eyes in seconds. And as fast as 2 seconds pretty much, now this package is available to quote to your customers. And we're going to go through each of the components so you can have a good understanding of what is being offered. So we're going to start at the very top of the page, and it's telling you again that this is the Charlotte Hornets at the Mavericks. It's letting you know what day of the week. It's Saturday, March 24th at 7:30. Now, if this package is for 2 people or for 1 person, I actually can change it from 1 to 2. I'm going to leave it as 2 people traveling, and the number of rooms is just going to be 1 in this example. We're going to fly in on Saturday and check in on the day of the game, and we're going to check out on the 25th. However, if the client says, well, I'm actually going to be coming in on Friday the 23rd, you can easily just click on the 23rd. It's updating the package as we speak, and voila, and we have a package. Now, looking just to the right, it's going to give you the actual total per person. We're going to talk a little bit more about book this trip now and save the trip here momentarily, but I'm going to kind of walk you through each of the components down below. So your trip detail is coming with, and what it does, our system actually works with a number of different other systems, and the tickets that it's pulling, in this case, section 321 row H, are actually the least expensive seats for the package. And we're going to talk about upgrading to better tickets here, in just a moment. It also is giving you one of the hotel choices for this particular package. Now, again, I changed it from from Saturday, which was the default of a one-night package, which was here, to a 2-night. So we'll just go ahead and stick with a 2-night package. It's telling me that the Homewood Suites is a choice in downtown Dallas, the check-in date, the check-out date, the room type, and the number of rooms. Now, what I can do is, if the customer wants something better than just the least expensive seats for this game, all I need to do is click on View More Options, and now it's going to take me to a map that has all of the different seat locations that we have available. And this map is actually interactive, similar to our map that we have on our Golden Tickets for Travel Agents website. So, for example, let's just say you have a customer and he says, look, I'm flying to Dallas for the Charlotte game, and I'm looking for something good. So all I need to do is, say, for example, they want lower level seats between the baskets. We'll go ahead and we'll click on 4 sections, and you can see to the left here that if I select section 105 row K, it's going to move the price that it's currently per person. And if I select that, I'm going to go ahead and click that button. Now it's recalculated the price of the package, and now the package is $532 per person. Now again, I can go back here and view more options. I can go back to the original tickets that were listed and select that. Or let's say they wanted something on the other side. Maybe they want section 118 or 119, and now you have the seats located in section 119, and maybe they want a good row. So I'm going to sort of look down here, and maybe we're going to pick 119 row B. It's telling me right here that the additional price per person for this upgrade is going to be $379 per person. I'm going to go ahead and select it, and boom, we got the package. And the package now includes the section 119 row Bs underneath the tickets. It's giving me the price in the top right-hand corner, $807 per person. So I'm going to go back to the tickets one more time. We're going to go ahead and select the least expensive seats. And then once again, it's going to show you that the package price changes to $390 per person. Now let's move on to the hotels. You can kind of see just in the small window, if you're looking kind of for an idea of some of the pictures that the hotel was supplying, here are some of the pictures. Now let's say they don't want to stay at the Homewood Suites. What I'm going to do is click on the change button. I have a list right in front of me of closest to the event, most popular hotel, and luxury hotel. I'm going to go ahead and click on each of these. So we're going to go ahead and click on closest to the event. And when I do, if I scroll down below, I'm getting some information on a couple things. One, in the pink, it's telling me that this room is a non-refundable room. And if you do wind up booking this hotel, you're actually not going to be getting a refund if you wanted to cancel. So just please make sure that when you're doing that and you are picking a non-refundable room, that you know for sure that this client is booking it and they're ready to go and give their credit card and so on. Now I can pick, if I click on the most popular hotel, it's giving me the Homewood Suites by Hilton in downtown Dallas. And you can see that you can scroll through those pictures, you can get an idea of some of the things at that hotel. And then lastly, and keep in mind too, the price of the hotel is changing not only in the bottom right-hand portion of the screen, but I actually can click on the review trip and it will take me back to the original page. And at the top right-hand corner, you can see the price of the package as well. Lastly, I'm going to go ahead and click on the luxury hotel. This hotel, oh, by the way, when I clicked on the most popular hotel, you can see that pink notice about the room not being refundable disappeared. So this room is refundable if by chance that you did wind up deciding to cancel this package after it was ordered. At least the ticket portion wouldn't be able to be canceled, but the hotel portion would be able to. So lastly, I'm going to go ahead and pick on luxury hotel, and now it's picking the Dallas Marriott City Center. And I'm going to go ahead and keep that hotel room. That's a hotel I want to stay at. You can see that the price per person is $554. And now I can go ahead and either click the review button on the link on the left-hand side, or I can click it at the bottom of the page in the yellow. And now I'm going to go back, and once again, this package is coming with section 321 row H's. I'm checking into the Dallas Marriott City Center for 2 nights. I have a king bed. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't need a king bed. I actually want to have 2 beds. I can actually go back to change the hotel, click on the down arrow, pick 2 double beds. It's recalculating, and boom, $554 per person. And we're going to go back here to the review trip and so on. Now, a couple things that you can also do. We have underneath this package, moving down, is transportation. And if I click on the change, this is one part that we are tweaking, and this is actually going to be changed in the next couple of weeks. It automatically defaults to having like a super shuttle pick you up from the airport and drop you off at your hotel. But we decided that we were going to have that unchecked and make the package a little bit less expensive. And if you did need the shuttle to take the client to the hotel, you can click on that. Now, in the next couple of months, maybe the next 2 or 3 months, or maybe by the summer, an additional thing that we're adding to the transportation is going to be a rent-a-car. But for the time being, we're just offering the shuttle. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unclick the shuttle for the time being. You can see that the price per person dropped to $432 per person. I'm going to go back to the review my package page, and this package is pretty much ready to be quoted. I have my hotel, I have my tickets, I don't need any transportation for the package. The total price per person is $432 per person, and now I can do one of a couple things. I can save this trip, and by doing that, when I click on the save button, it's taking me to an email address. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send this email to myself so that if I need to come back to it at a later date and maybe the client isn't ready to buy right now, I could just hit save trip, and and that is actually sending me an email. And I'm just going to open this up real quick to show you how fast this actually came over. And this is, my trip is saved. And when I click on the link, this blue link at the bottom, it's going to take me back right to where I was, right here. So that's a way to save a trip for later on if a client's not ready to book, and then you still have all the information in front of them. Now, if you're ready to book this trip, all you're going to do is going to go ahead and click on book this trip. You're going to notice I'm actually going to go, before we talk about the contact information, the review information on the right-hand side is telling you the tickets that you're getting, the hotel that you're booking. It's reminding you that this hotel is non-refundable, and it's telling you also the price per person and the total commission that is going to be paid out to you. So all that information is right here. It was so easy to build. Just click on one thing to build the package. and we're ready to quote it out. The contact information is going to be your information. It's going to be your email. It's going to be your name, phone number, IntelliTravel, the IATA number for IntelliTravel, and your PIN number is going to go for the agent ID. And then the primary traveler is going to be here, and then the shipping address is going to be below with the credit card information. And boom, you're ready to go and complete this purchase. So that is how easy it is to build a package. So that is a one-click package. I'm going to go through one more example. We're going to do a baseball game real quick, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about the static packages and the custom packages. So I'm going to go ahead and click on MLB baseball. We're going to pick the Chicago Cubs because maybe I have a client and they called up and they said, listen, I really want to go to Wrigley Field to watch a game. I need a hotel. I need tickets. What do you have? And this is, so instead of you calling up and looking around for the hotel and maybe having to go to the Golden Tickets for Travel Agent ticket site, you have it all right here. Now I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to get past the spring training games, and I'm just going to pick a game early in the season. Let's pick the Friday the 13th Atlanta Braves game in Chicago. I'm going to hit book trip, and I'm going to count this down. It's probably going to be less than 5 seconds. It's building my package, and boom, there you go. I have my seats are going to be in 538 row 1. I can change those very easily. Again, I'm going to go here. Let's say my client wants something right over the home field, over the Cubs dugout. I can maybe click on these three sections to offer them a couple different choices. I have some section 12 row 10s for $173 more per person, or maybe I have 14 row 2s, which are the second row over the dugout, for $316 more per person. You can see below that the current price for this package before I change the actual location of the seats is $243 per person. I'm going to go ahead and select the 14 row 2s. I'm clicking on that. It's rebuilding the package, $577 per person. The hotel is picking the Knickerbocker. Again, if I don't want to stay there and I want to stay at the closest hotel to Wrigley Field, it's picking the Best Western, Hawthorne Terrace. I've actually stayed at that hotel. I actually know it's about 4 blocks from the ballpark. And again, I can change the room occupancy to say I want a queen bed or a double bed or a king bed with sofa. I can click on that. It gives me all the options, and it's rebuilding it. And there you go. I have a king bed with sofa with whirlpool tub. It's a non-smoking room at the Best Western, and I'm ready to quote it out. It's $659 per person. Again, the transportation, if I want to really reduce that package, I'm going to go ahead and again, this will be the default. This is now $538 per person, and I can review the package. And again, all the information is right here. I can go ahead and book this trip. I can save this trip, and it's just so easy to do. Now, one thing that you might see that in IntelliTravel's case, you see that it says need airfare, but this is actually not actually for IntelliTravel agents. You're actually going to use your preferred travel airline partners to book the flights. This site is for other travel agents to use, and this is actually for their convenience. So for tonight, we're just actually going to skip over it. So I'm hoping that you're seeing how easy it is to build a package. It literally takes seconds to do, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of time trying to build a package when you can build it in seconds. Now we're going to talk a little bit more now maybe about, here's the Super Bowl, and we're going to talk about a Super Bowl package. So I'm going to go ahead and toggle back here to the Super Bowl page. This is what we call a static package. And again, it doesn't create it in seconds like the one-click live package does, but this is actually a package that we created. Our company actually has investments in a couple of the hotels in Atlanta for next year's Super Bowl, where we actually own the rooms for these, have pre-bought rooms at these hotels, and these are the rooms that we're offering. And the tickets that we're offering are not actually real locations of actually specific seat locations, but they're actually zone type seating. So for example, in this Super Bowl package, if you look at the very top, the tickets that are being offered, it's our least expensive tickets in the upper level end zone and corner. It's giving you the parameters of where the sections can be. So section 301 to 306 or 317 to 334. And those are the tickets that come with the package. Now, you can see just by looking at the top right-hand corner that these packages, even at the least expensive of the package with the least expensive tickets, these packages are super expensive. But that's the nature of the Super Bowl. That's why it's called the Super Bowl. They're expensive, no doubt about it, but they are bucket list type events for a lot of people, especially if their team is going. It's a bucket list event for other people who just want to say, I went to the Super Bowl, and it's just an amazing experience. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the view more options for the tickets. And you can see as I scroll down, there are a number of options below upper level end zones from upper level end lines, upper level goal lines. I'll kind of skip down to lower level corners and 200 level end lines. And you can see the prices to the right in red that are associated with each of the upgrades. So if you watch the price of $7,099 in the bottom, and then you watch me click on 200 level end zones and corners, you're going to see that package go up as I click on the 200 levels. It's now $8,851 per person, and that's my new package. I can click review trip. I'm going to go ahead and see now that my package is including 200 level end zones and corners. My hotel is going to be the Ramada Inn in downtown Atlanta. And if I click on change, I'm actually going to only have one other choice for the time being. This will probably change in the fall when we have other hotels we're going to be offering. But for the time being, we have the Westin Atlanta and the Ramada. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Westin Atlanta, and you can see that the price of the package is now $9,406 per person. I can see a little information about the Westin at the airport and just some of the pictures that are on here. And again, in this particular case, all we have are double beds, so we're now offering kings at this time. So you wouldn't really be able to change that to a king bed. It can be requested, but for this package, it really actually would be coming with a double bed. The package is coming. This is a 3-night package minimum. You can change it to a 4-night package. If a lot of people actually do come in on Thursday, you can see the price per person for a 4-night package. And that is pretty much your package. Again, I can click on review. Actually, I wanted below the hotel is actually a tab that says add-ons. For our packages, we're actually adding on a tailgate party at the Hard Rock Cafe, which is in walking distance of the new stadium. I can click on view more options. It says Blitz tailgate party. I actually can, it's all included. So this actually you can't toggle off of. It's all part of the package. And that is our Super Bowl package. So this is what we call a static package. And so it's a little bit different. This package and there's other packages like the Masters, if any of you are following golf. And I'm actually talking to you tonight from Augusta, Georgia. I've been out here for the last 3 weeks, and I have another 3 weeks I'm working out here because for our company, this is actually like our Super Bowl. This is our biggest event of the year. These are also what we call static packages. We have 2-night packages, for example, that would be a Saturday, Sunday night package that come with the Holiday Inn Express downtown. It's $5,800 per person, and here's the information again. This information doesn't change as far as the ticket location. This is what comes with the package. It's 2 days at the tournament. It's 3 nights at the hotel, checking in on Friday, checking out on Monday, and the price per person is $5,910. Now, once again, I'm actually picking some of the most expensive packages between the Super Bowl and the Masters. Again, most packages for people who are going to be a lot less expensive, especially on the one-click packages. So kind of keep that in mind. One thing that I'm super excited about this year is the NFL packages. When the schedule is announced, you're going to be able to quote out not only tickets to your customers if that's all they're looking for, but you're also going to be able to quote out packages in literally seconds, which is really going to be amazing. And you can quote them out one-night packages, two-night packages in a matter of seconds. And one of the things that, and part of the strategy of marketing, which is on one of the webinars I've actually done, and I'm going to talk a little bit about our webinar library here shortly, is marketing is a key component to the success of the amount of tickets that you're selling and the amount of sports packages that you're booking. Unless you're going out there and having a strategy of actually, using social media and your client contacts to let them know what's going on, it is going to be very difficult for you to make sales. So making sure that you're using all your marketing tools to let your customers know that we have this available, that's going to be up to you to do. The one thing that I can suggest, though, when the schedule is getting ready to come out for the NFL, it might behoove you to start getting some marketing pieces out, letting your customers know that, hey, NFL packages are readily, are available for all games, home and away, and, you're ready to start quoting packages to your customers. So those are really the two of the types of packages. And then the last package is really a custom package, and you might actually click on one of these squares, and I'm just going to pick NASCAR packages. We don't have right now one-click sports packages for all the NASCAR races that are going on. However, it's in the pipeline of what we're working on. In fact, almost every event that's on this page that you're looking at, we hope to have as a one-click event in, I would say the next 6 months or within the next year. So those are our goals for the upcoming year. But in the meantime, for custom events, all you really need to do, this is actually going to send us a notification of what you're looking for. You would type in your name, the event you're looking for, what type of package, whether it's budget, moderate, or luxury, the date, so on and so forth. This is actually pretty self-explanatory. That would come over to us. We'll build you a package and send over the information to you. And that's kind of the basis of the custom packages. So like I said, I'm super psyched to have agents start using this. We have seen just a huge amount of business through our Golden Tickets for Travel agent site. We would love to have you start building these one-click packages and letting your customers know that that is certainly an option. Now, I don't want to leave you tonight without talking about Golden Tickets, because this is still the bread and butter of our company. It's been the bread and butter of our relationship with IntelliTravel agents. I can't even begin to tell you how many orders we get a day, but our orders, as we have, our relationship has grown and our affiliate program has grown, the orders are coming in, and you guys are doing an amazing job actually getting orders, not only you booking the orders, but orders coming in from your affiliate site. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time and might not understand the difference between the Golden Tickets for Travel agent site and the affiliate website, I want to spend a couple minutes just talking about that. This website, Golden Tickets for Travel Agent, is the site that you're going to use when you're booking tickets for your client, or you're using it for on your own behalf to book your own tickets. This is not the affiliate site, and this is the site that you would be logging into. You will have a login. Once you make your first purchase, you will now have login information when you come back to the site, and it prompts you to put your login information. This is the site that you're going to use. Now, we have an affiliate program, and this affiliate program in general is where you fill out the affiliate form. I'm going to sort of highlight this up here at the top right. You're going to read through the affiliate program to explain, a little bit more about the program. But the general concept is we're actually, once you fill out this form, we're going to give you a custom Golden Ticket site for yourself to promote that link for that URL to your customer base, where you don't have to do anything really for the customer. The customer can buy the tickets on their own. You will still get the 10% commission that's coming to you, and that is how and that's what we do. So, you'll fill out this form, and I actually do want to go out talk about this, because we've had, in the last day or so, we've had probably 200 affiliate forms come in some of them are not actually being filled out properly, and I want to make sure that you're actually doing it correctly. So I'm going to just go down the list here very quickly. So the company name is going to be your company name, not IntelliTravel. That will be the host agency, but whatever the name of your agency is, that is going in the company name. Then it will be your name, your phone number, and your IntelliTravel website will be here, and all of your information is going to be here. It will not be the IntelliTravel address, which we see quite a bit, but it's going to be your address. Then the IATA number is the 105-480-20 number, and then it'll put in your PIN number will be your agent ID number. Lastly, you'll have the email address and host agency. Now, as I said, once you get your website, you have a choice. You can still be a full-time travel agent and book the tickets for your customers. Certainly, that's not an issue. This is the site you're going to use, and again, you'll be using your affiliate site to promote your own website, and then the customers can actually do it on their own. Now, I will tell you that with all of the affiliate forms that we've had come in the last couple of days, I'm going to tell you probably before, it's going to be roughly 3 to 5 business days before you get your site. So please just keep that in mind, that it's not going to be tomorrow if you fill that out this evening, and that you'll have it sometime next week. So be a little patient with us. We have hundreds of affiliates filling out these forms right now, and but it has been amazing seeing all the orders come in from the affiliate sites. Some of you, we see lots of orders from the same affiliate site, and what that tells me is that person who's getting those orders is doing a very good job making sure they're getting the message out there, and it's just been a great job doing it. So keep up the good work. I want to let you know, for those of you who thought maybe we were talking about the Golden Ticket site, that I have done a number of webinars, and there is a webinar library at the very bottom of the homepage where you see webinar library. I can click on it, and there is a website overview, which I normally do on these webinars. It's about an hour long. It takes you through the whole Golden Ticket site, or the Golden Tickets for Travel Agents website, and has a lot of great information. And so even though we were introducing something new tonight, I want to I'm not sure if I lost everybody, but hopefully I didn't. I just had something strange happen on my phone here. But anyway, I just finishing up here. We have a website overview. We have a marketing brainstorming webinar, and then learning how to use the interactive map recording. And all of these are, very helpful webinars. It won't take you very long to go through it. And I highly recommend definitely going in there, spending a little time, and brushing up on your knowledge on the Golden Tickets site. And those are very, very helpful tools. So take out a couple hours from your day, do it over a couple of days, take a look to see what you can do to do a better job on understanding the site, understanding the marketing, and learning how to use the site. So with that, I'm going to put it back over to Tara and open it up for questions.
Yep. Hi, Ram. That was awesome. Thoroughly impressed, of course, with your presentation, what you guys have done, clearly, because you guys have, I know, been working on this for a long time. The site looks great. It is really easy to use, very user-friendly site, very easy to use. So kudos for you, by the way, for all your hard work. It clearly has paid off, and it looks fabulous. So there's just some questions in the chat box here on a few things. First, are the affiliate sites and how they can use it, and I guess for both affiliate sites, but the affiliate site, how to use the affiliate site and how to market it, and of course if they can shorten that URL or how they actually use it on their pages and to market it and get clients to book there.
Okay, so basically what's going to happen is once they fill out the affiliate form, say, as I was saying, 3 between 3 and 5 days later, they're going to get their custom golden tickets link. And let's just call it ramsilvermantravel.goldentickets.com. That would be an example of what the link is going to look like. We're going to send them that link, and they're going to take that link, and they can actually use that link to promote it in a lot of different ways, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be in emails as a link on their signature, Twitter, or any of the other ways that they're communicating with their customer base. One of the things that I talk about in that marketing in the marketing webinar is really coming up with a strategy. I'm really going to stress maybe even watching that webinar before they watch the oversight of the Golden Tickets for Travel Agent, because that webinar is really important to be able to figure out, okay, I can't just get this link and okay, so now I got this link from my website. What am I going to do with it? And that webinar actually goes over that in detail, pretty much all the different things that you can do, coming up with a strategy for either local events in your neighborhood, having or a different strategy for maybe just concentrating on major events. But it's really up to the agent to say, I'm really interested in doing this. There is a lot of money to be made in it with a little bit of effort. But coming up with the strategy for using your link is really going to be important, and that webinar certainly is going to help.
Thank you for referencing that, Ram. I heard you reference it earlier too, and it's a great point. So he's right. Ram has done webinars specifically on Golden Tickets, which is their regular ticket website and portal, of course. And there are webinars in the IntelliTutorial section as well. When Ram has done our webinars for Golden Ticket site. So if you go to the back office, you log in and you go to the education section, go to the IntelliTutorials, and you can see the latest version of the Golden Tickets webinar previously. This one, yes, he did focus on the sports, which is their new portion, their new segment, of course, their new products that they've got to offer, which is the sports packages. And that's primarily what this was about, although, Ram certainly touched on, the regular Golden Ticket site and affiliate program, of course, at the end. So, but thank you for referencing that. This webinar is also going to be available for replay. So I know that he did some examples and took you through an actual process and through the shopping cart and booking process there for the Golden Tickets Sport site and engine. So, of course, you can certainly watch that again just to get another view of it in the IntelliTutorial section again tomorrow. It'll be there for everybody there. All right. So, Ram, the question is, are the commissions for hotels and the rest of the portions of the packages that they book through Golden Sports, what is the commission? Is it the same percentage as the tickets?
It's a 10% commission. So the okay. Tickets are 10%. The packages are 10%.
Okay. Next question is, when a client gets when you book something for a client, what does the client get an email form for confirmation for their package, or is it up to the agent to send all the information to their client?
Wow, that's you know what? I'm not 100% sure. I'll be honest with you. You know what? I have a couple of associates in my office who do the package bookings, and you know what? I should have done a test order like I do on the Golden Ticket site. And I'm not really actually 100% sure. I don't know what the best way to get that information out to you, but I would suspect for sure I'm pretty sure that there's an auto email that's sent out to you when the package is booked. I don't know that for sure, but I suspect that that's what happens. And I can follow up with you. I don't know if there's a place to post that, but that is a great question. I should have known that before this webinar.
Okay. Next question, I guess it's sort of similar, but if we need to make a change after the booking on this Golden Sports for Travel Agents.com website to any of the hotel or portion of the travel, who are we calling?
You are going to call. You can either call the number at the top of the page, the 1-800-966 number, or you can email tours@goldensportstores.com. And I just want to remind everybody that if you book a hotel that's non-refundable, then obviously that hotel is not going to be able to be changed. If it is, then that hotel certainly can be canceled and a different hotel can be chosen. That would probably have to be done manually by calling the office and doing it through that avenue.
Okay. Questions about floor seats for a show that goes on sale tomorrow. However, the seating chart on the site doesn't reflect the seating chart as Ticketmaster has it. How often do you update the seating charts?
Those seating charts get updated usually very quickly. We already have an email. We have a company that actually does all our maps, and they are correct. The maps are not correct right this second. I think they are working on the maps as we speak. This must be for the Jay-Z Beyonce show. That's all stadium shows, and they are working on those as we speak. And the company that we use for our maps are usually very good. They're usually very on top of it. I would suspect that within the next week that we're going to wind up seeing, the exact maps. And so that's really what we're hoping for.
Okay. Talking about specific tickets, client looking for tickets for 2019. Are tickets available that far out for most shows? Is there like a deadline to how far out you can go?
If the show's been announced and the show has gone on sale, or there are people that know because they own subscriptions to certain arenas or stadiums that they know the seats that they're getting, if they are listed, if you do a search on the site and you type in whatever it is, you type in a band that you know is coming, if that show doesn't list the actual event dates, then we don't have anything for it yet. If you see the listings, then most likely there are going to be tickets available. The thing of it is that there are a lot of performers right now who are putting their shows on sale a year ahead of time, including, for example, Taylor Swift. And a lot of the shows are, you ordered a year ahead of time. And so there are shows on here that, you're going to be able to book for 2019 just because they put it on sale early. So, yeah.
Awesome. Leslie's got a great question here. She's asking about group bookings, how to book for a large church group. She asked specifically for, but just general group bookings. How does that work?
Yeah. So, for the general, that's already kind of coming. If you're booking a package that's larger than basically your one or two or three person kind of packages, because you can actually order. One thing I didn't show, but there was a button that you could click on to add a room. So you can add on multiple rooms and add on additional people. But when you're talking about a group, then I'm just going to refer you back to the phone number to call our office, tell them what you're looking for, and they will help build a package for you for a large group. And that's pretty much, that comes back to almost a custom package when you're doing
right.
that. And so, yeah.
Okay. Next question is, they're asking what the agent ID is. If you can explain the agent ID again.
Yeah, the agent ID is the number that you're assigned by IntelliTravel that begins with a P.
So 105482020, right? That is the ID. It's nothing unique to you guys.
Well, no, that number, the 105 number, is actually the IATA number that we're using for that particular field, and then the agent ID is our individual P number. So I'm just
right.
going to
your agent PIN,
okay.
Right? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right. We call that the agent PIN. So your agent PIN is what is used as your ID. And that actually works as a tracking pixel, of course, for all the bookings that you make on your site. So, right. Sorry, Ram. I forgot about that.
That's okay. So I'm highlighting that right here, that so you have the IATA number, which is the 105 number, and the number starting with the P.
Okay. Awesome. So next question is, well, actually, someone's just asking that they completed an application about 2 weeks ago. Melinda is, and she's just wondering what the normal turnaround time is.
It's not, normally it's usually pretty quick. If she can send me an email to Ram at Golden Tickets, I will. If it's been 3 weeks, I mean, that doesn't sound right, but you know what? I don't have an answer, but she can email me, and I'll certainly put this on the priority list for tomorrow.
Okay. So Melinda, you can email Ram. I just sent you the email address, but I'm assuming that maybe something happened with your initial application there. So, and I'm sure Ram is on top of it.
Just so you, yeah, I think the main thing too is it was one of the reasons I was going over the affiliate sign up is because we have gotten affiliate forms that were filled out incorrectly, and we have reached out to some of the agents, and some of the agents actually never did wind up getting back with us with the information we needed. So, it's I'm not making excuses. I'm not really sure in this particular case what happened, but we'll get it rectified right away. For those of you who are tuning in tonight and have filled out an affiliate form, especially yesterday or the day before when we saw all these affiliate forms come in, please be patient. You're probably not going to see your affiliate site till next week. So, but the early part of next week.
Okay, awesome. Next question, pricing. Why do some ticket prices appear higher than other sites?
Okay, so just so you know, we have I'm just going to look for this. We have a link on here for, oh my goodness, for frequently asked questions. So that is actually one of the questions that we get most. Why are the tickets more expensive? So I'm going to give you a couple examples. If you go to, for example, StubHub, or you go to Vivid Seats, those websites are actually they add on a fee after you put the tickets in the shopping cart. So you have to be very careful on the majority of the sites. I know, for example, Vivid Seats adds on 25%. So a ticket that you're seeing that might be listed for $100 on the Vivid website is actually going to cost you $125. On our site, a ticket that was $100, there's a 20% fee added on, is actually going to show at $120. So it is kind of very deceiving sometimes when you're going to different sites because there are different markups. Our markup is added into the price of the tickets. That way, if you're quoting tickets out to a customer, there's no surprises when you get to the shopping cart and you go, oh my God, there's 25% fee added on here. And that's probably the easiest way I can explain that. I will tell you that if you go to the Ticketmaster site and you go to a show that might not be sold out and the tickets are on there at face value, but you see the tickets on our website that are above face value, it's because one of our brokers in our network of brokers has decided that when the show went on sale, they bought it hoping it would be good. It turned out it didn't sell out. They're still trying to sell the tickets at what they think is the right price. And sometimes you might be able to get tickets that are on Ticketmaster at face value, but all the good tickets are gone. And that's one of the other reasons why people go to the Golden Tickets website is for shows that are sold out and for better seats for some of the shows that aren't sold out. Terry, you with me?
Sorry, I was on mute. I'm sorry,
yeah, okay.
I was on mute.
No, it's okay.
I asked you a question and then there was silence. I was like, hello. That's a great answer, by the way, is what I said, because you do get that often, of course, and it's a great response there. This is a great question. Is there a limit to the amount of tickets one person can buy at the same time for a show?
The limit is based on how many tickets are in a given listing. So I'm just going to pick a random, I'll just pick a random NBA game here. So I'm just going to show you that if I click on a Bulls game, and you see this 16 lot right here, there's a group of 16 tickets. I can, whatever the amount of the quantity is in a particular listing, you can buy that. Now, our shopping cart does not actually allow you to add multiple items into the shopping cart because they potentially could be coming from different vendors, and we didn't want to have one vendor say, yeah, no, I don't have these, and the other one accepts it, and then it turns out you needed both or so on. So we actually do it sort of one vendor at a time. You can't order 16 tickets here or 10 or whatever is in the quantity box. That's what you can order at one time.
Okay. Next question is, are there printable flyers and brochures for our clients? That's a great question. We're always talking about agents and how they can better market themselves.
Yeah, so that is actually one of the things that we talk about in the marketing portion of the webinar, and this is because it's up to each agent to decide, what is going to be my strategy. Am I going to market certain events? Am I going to market certain teams, a certain region, a certain type of major event, or what am I going to do? We actually leave the marketing portion up to the travel agents. That being said, we sort of had an idea a number of months ago, and we're working on sort of a packet that we're actually going to be sending out to travel agents to help them better market, their website. So we sort of like the idea of actually giving the agents something to start with. I would say that that's going to probably be launching, I would say probably within the next 2 months that we'll be sending out a marketing package. But for the time being, in general, I would say really it's up to the agents to come up, be creative, come up, decide what your strategy is going to be, and then kind of take that and run with it. Whatever we're going to wind up sending out is going to be probably our logo and some other things that they can use to, help market. And really the rest of it's up to the agents to do.
Okay, great. And listen, that's what the affiliate site is for as well. That is like your basically walking brochure, of course, like Ram said. So that is awesome. Question is, what about handicap seats? Are there handicap seats or handicap accessible seats that can be purchased through the site for some of these events?
Yeah. So the only time if you go to any particular event, I'm going to just again I'll pick an NBA game, and we're just going to go to the events and going to look at some inventory. If we have wheelchair accessible, handicap accessible seats, you would actually see a WC right here in the section listing. So it's really going to be up to, I would say in general, we don't have a lot of wheelchair accessible seats, but I will tell you that there's no arena that I know of. If you show up to any arena, for whether it's a concert or a sporting event, they will accommodate you. I've never had it where they won't accommodate somebody who is in a wheelchair. I've never seen it. Every arena basically will do it. But specific seats, the only time I really see wheelchair seats with the WC is a lot of times when the SuperBowl tickets come out. We do see actually those seats come out. You will see them listed on our site once the inventory starts coming out. But in general, I would say no.
Okay, this is a great question. I don't think we've ever actually gotten this one. But can agents make payments? Like, can they make a deposit and payment? Like, how do the actual payments work with? Ask for tickets and hotels, but how does that work?
All right, so I'm going to actually tell you two things. One, if you're booking a package, there is a payment option to pay 50% at the time of the booking, and then the balance will be due 45 days prior to the event. So you have that option on packages. On tickets, that's not really an option. It's basically going to be full payment for tickets at the time that you're booking them.
Next, it's great, by the way. Next question is, oh, well, actually, you asked that's regarding customer service. But, will customer service be easy to access for any changes on the site?
On the Golden Sports site or the Golden Ticket site? Or?
Well, both. I'm not sure. They didn't specify, but both.
Okay, well, as far as customer service goes, you can email us, you can live chat us, you can call us. I certainly think, probably calling is the quickest way. I know there's a lot of people who just don't like getting on the phone. You can live chat us or email us. So that's going to be really kind of the ways you can get in touch with us.
Okay. Can you purchase parking at the same time when buying tickets as a bundled package? That's a great question. I know that's really big, especially with sporting events.
Yeah, that's a great question. That's actually going to be going back to my first comment about adding multiple things to the shopping cart. You actually, if you look at the yellow tab that says tickets, which is what we're on right now, and then there's a black, now you can click on the parking pass, and you can see a North Station parking garage. You would actually have to pick that separately as a separate purchase. So you would go in, buy the tickets, come back to the event, go ahead and select, say, one parking, and go ahead and buy that parking. So to answer the question, it's actually two separate purchases.
Okay, awesome. Sorry, there's a lot of questions in here. Many of them are the same.
That's okay.
I just want to make sure how do payments work when booking for a client?
Great question.
Do we
and
use
again,
the IntelliTravel card form? By the way, sorry, Ram, I definitely want you to ask that, but there's a second question here saying about we have a credit card authorization form that we provide agents with. And this would not apply really because you are booking with a supplier. So it's outside of our booking engine. So you are correct, Marilyn, and Evelyn, of course. But you do need to get that credit card authorization form if you're going to be providing it to the supplier. If your clients are booking on the affiliate site, then they're entering their credit card information and you wouldn't need it. So, Ram, I'm sorry, I don't know if you want to go into how payments work when booking for a client.
Yeah, so when they're booking for a client, basically they're going to have their client's credit card information. They're going to actually just, go to, when they get to the shopping cart portion of the transaction, it's going to really walk them through. It's going to just say ask for the client's credit card, the billing address, and so on. They cannot get to the shopping cart page without either logging in as a returning agent or creating their travel agent account at the time they're booking the tickets. So they can't get there unless it's one or the other. So they'll fill out their information. That's how we capture and know who to pay the commission to. They'll get to the shopping cart page, and then it's strictly only their customer information that's going to be going there.
Okay, awesome. Great question. Why do the tickets have Ticketmaster on it? Why does the ticket have another name on it other than the purchaser's name? Great question.
Okay, so at the time that a purchase is made, whoever is buying the tickets originally, let's just say there was an on sale for a particular event, and I wound up buying these tickets from Ticketmaster, that ticket is going to have my name on it. But tickets are fully transferable, so the fact that my name is on it, whether I give it to a friend to go to say I was buying it for somebody to go to the show, it's still going to have my name on it. It's going to have a name of the original purchaser on the ticket. But just remember that all tickets, when people are going into a concert or a sporting event, all the person is doing at the gate is scanning the barcode. It's got nothing to do with the name on the ticket and really is irrelevant. We get that question. I can't even tell you how many times we get that. And if you look down here, sort of in the middle of the page, why is someone else's name on my ticket? That's the season ticket holder or original purchaser's name. All tickets are transferable. ID is not required.
Awesome. Great question here again. Does any of the packages include meals or a meal plan? Oftentimes with hotels, sometimes it includes a meal plan, by the way. So not only for the sporting events, but does the hotel portion sometimes have, meal options?
Not on the sport and not on the sports packages. So, we have, it's for us, we have also preferred partners on the hotels. It's really pretty much a hotel and ticket package. And, with the shuttle or hopefully upcoming with the rent-a-car, it's pretty much a basic package. There isn't that option. But what I am going to throw out to the agents, you're not obligated to buy a package, from us. If you certainly have a hotel that you either prefer or have worked with before, I encourage you, just go ahead and book the hotel on your own. Come back to the Golden Tickets for Travel Agent site to book the actual ticket portion for your clients. And it's still, we want everybody happy here. The whole idea is, hey, if we can build your package in seconds and you can quote it out and very quickly and very easily without complicating things, hey, that's what we're here for. If you need something a little bit more specific and a specific hotel brand or whatever it is, then that's going to be something you do on your own, and then we hope that you're going to buy the tickets from us.
Awesome. Another question is somebody apparently just registered for the affiliate site and everything and purchased tickets for their client, and they want to know how soon will they get commission. So when are commissions paid out to the agent?
Okay, so and that's like the fifth or sixth question down. When will I receive my commission? Commissions are paid at the beginning of the month after the event date. So, for example, if you order something for an event tomorrow, you're going to get the commission the first week of April is when we would send it out. Or if the event was, sometime in mid-April, we would send out the check first week in May.
Okay, awesome, great answer. And that FAQ doc clearly is really great. Clearly, you've been paying attention to our agents and adding all of their questions in there after every webinar.
Well, they've been really very good questions, and really it impresses me that people are paying attention. They really want to learn. It's been proven by the orders that we're getting, and we want everybody using the website.
Oh, absolutely. Will an agent be notified when a client makes a booking on their affiliate site?
Yes, from they're actually going to get a notification from us. What happens on this order? The order comes in with the affiliate name on the order, and we will actually notify the affiliate that it came from right away, so that they can keep track of what their commission is going to be for that order. They are not able to, just so you know, log in. They will not see that order in their My Account. So if they click on My Account and they go to look at their orders, they're not going to see the affiliate orders. These are the orders actually that I've actually placed on the website. So that's what they're going to see on their My Account. That's why it's important, when we get these affiliate orders, we'll email a copy of the invoice over to the agent, and they can keep track, and they're going to have to put that in their back office or however they manage the orders for the commissions.
Awesome. There's a great question here. What if my client purchases a ticket from me and later finds out that these tickets are cheaper someplace else?
Unfortunately, the ticket business, especially on the secondary market, is a fluid, ever-changing, dynamic market, and prices go up and prices go down. All sales are final for us. So if they're purchased at $100 and then, a couple weeks later you see them at $80, it's just the nature of the secondary market. It could go the other way where the prices go up, and certainly we're not going to call the customer back and say, hey, you owe us more money because the tickets cost more. It's just the nature of the secondary market. Prices are totally fluid and are changing all the time.
Great answer. Is it recommended to sell insurance on tickets purchased, say, a year in advance? That's a great question.
So you have, as an agent, when you get to the checkout screen, you are actually going to be offered that option to run by your customer, and it's actually going to tell you. Do we have time for an example, or? Basically
Sure.
The basic answer is, all right, let's just go here and just take a look real quick and see. Put a couple tickets in the shopping cart, two at $15 a piece. Now you can see if I scroll down here, if I want to protect my purchase, it's telling me it's going to be $3.98 to protect this purchase. So if you are buying something for an event that's going on, a year from now, you might want to protect the purchase, or you can decline it. So you basically have two tabs. You got to protect your purchase, decline the protection, and you don't even have to worry about it. Obviously, this event is, say, tomorrow, so you're not really going to buy insurance. But for some of the shows, if you're spending, over a couple $100 a ticket for the show and it's a year out, you don't know where you're going to really be, or if you're going to be sick or something's going to happen. I would probably suggest getting it, just so you know when you do that, you actually can click on learn more about the company that we use for the insurance. It's called Ticket Guardian. When you order that, it actually, the procedure and the process goes through Ticket Guardian. It won't show up actually as a golden tickets charge on the card. It will show up as a separate charge for $3.98 on Ticket Guardian on the credit card. So that hopefully answers that question.
Yep, thank you for with the example as well. Is insurance commissionable, by the way? There's a few questions about that.
No, that's not commissionable. That's more of that's just a benefit. Just a benefit to the customer if they want to do it.
Okay, awesome. There's a lot of questions in here about.
Keep in mind, just real quick, just keep in mind that if you do buy that, as I was saying about the protection, it won't show up like in this order summary to the right. You can see the price of the tickets and the subtotal and the delivery fee. This total will not show up in that summary because it's taking you to a different place to actually get the insurance. So that's not going to be commissionable. It's going to be what's on here.
Okay. All right. So next question is, hey guys, there's a lot of questions in here on asking that are in the basic FAQ document, that are in the regular Golden Tickets webinar. So I don't want to get into a lot of them, but mainly, this is not for cheap discount tickets. Okay. So you need to understand the product here. Okay. It is for tickets and events that are hard to get, that are sold out, for premium seats, perhaps. So that's what this is for. This is not, a site to get really cheap, discounted Super Bowl tickets or Justin Timberlake concerts. I mean, that is not what this is for. So it's the wrong, product. Oftentimes you will see tickets cheaper than what are currently listed. More oftentimes, you will see the better seats available. You will see when an event is sold out and you can't get tickets, then that is what Golden Tickets is for as well. So you need to, please understand the product. And a lot of these questions that are in here, price matching and about, the prices for the tickets, are all in the FAQ document and are all a basic knowledge of the actual product. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this is understood, because there's a lot of questions in here and I just feel like there's a lot of confusion.
Can I hire you? Because you just really excite me. I am so glad that you brought that up, because that is just, I can't stress enough how many times we get called, hey, is it, can I get a discount and this and that. I mean, that's daily. And the price matching, I do want to just touch on one thing on the price matching. We don't control the inventory that shows up on our site. We work with a network of about 800 brokers, and we aggregate the inventory they upload to our site. They control the price. We add a 20% markup on those tickets that are uploaded, and we split that commission with you, the travel agent. So in a true sense, we're real partners. We're giving you half, we get half, but we don't control the price. So calling us to ask if we can price match is just something that we can't do.
Great. And thank you for clearing that up, because there's a lot of questions in here about that. People are just not understanding the product. So next question is a great question. Will the ticket protect Will the ticket price be protected and stay for the same price for whatever the price is for tickets? I'm assuming that question is a little jumbled, but I'm assuming that means if the tickets, if somebody purchases a ticket for an event through Golden Tickets and all of a sudden the ticket prices go up for that event, obviously the ticket price is protected.
Right. So when the agents place an order, they're going to get a number of emails from us. The first one is going to say that we received your order and we're going to confirm it within the next business day. Now, typically, if the order comes in during the day, the order gets confirmed almost pretty much immediately unless it gets held up in the fraud department. If the order comes in overnight, a lot of the orders actually are not going to get processed. Some of them get processed automatically depending on the price. Some of them, others get held up till we get in the office in the morning. But once you get an email from us that says your order has been confirmed, that's an order. And whether the prices go up and they're double or triple of what you paid, you're getting the tickets at what you paid.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to just give you one or two more questions here, Ram, because I don't want to keep you any longer. And you've been very generous with your time. This next question is: if I were to buy a ticket for an event and cannot go last minute, can I resell or give that ticket to somebody else?
Yes. So you can, again, tickets are transferable. So yes, you can give it to somebody else. You can certainly reach back out to our company. There's two things you can do if you don't have anybody to give it to. We actually would take tickets back on consignment, where we would relist the tickets for you. We don't guarantee you what we're going to get back for the ticket. It's just based on supply and demand and whatever the market is at that time. Or you can, we might actually, if it's for an event that's a very good event, we might actually wind up making an offer back on those tickets and just give you a solid price. Here's what we can offer you for these tickets. So it will work different ways depending on what the event is. And that happens. I mean, this goes back to the whole insurance thing, because people do book tickets way in advance. And then again, something comes up 6 months later and all of a sudden they can't go, and they got these tickets and go, oh my God, I can't go. And, this is quite a regular event for us where people call on us and say, hey, I need help.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so there's lots of questions in here about the affiliate link and, where to use it. It cannot be used on your personalized IntelliTravel website. However, you can use it on your signature. I've seen many agents use it on their email signature, on social media, of course. So those are great opportunities for you to use it. But your personalized IntelliTravel back office site is not customizable in that way, especially because all of these are unique to you. So we can certainly use it in many other ways, but it can't be on your agent personalized website. It's just basically another website for you, right? It's like another affiliate website. I've seen many agents use it in a signature, which I think is a great idea, by the way. Next question. There's a lot of questions in here. I understand a lot of our agents got locked out in the beginning of this webinar because we just reached the max, the actual max that GoToWebinar actually allows. So you were able to see stuff, but not able to hear some of the audio until some seats opened up and some people, I guess, left. So anyway, I just want to let everybody know, again, like always, like every Tuesday night webinar, this webinar is going to be available for replay in the IntelliTutorial section of your back office site. So by tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon, you can log in to your agent back office site, go to the IntelliTutorial section, and you can see this webinar. I think because we had so many agents that were actually locked out, we might actually try and push the webinar out in a link in an email perhaps tomorrow to everybody who has registered for the event. Keep an eye out for that. Maybe we'll try and do that tomorrow since we had so many agents that were locked out. But like all of our Tuesday night webinars, it's available for replay always in your back office site. In addition to what Ram said earlier, which is the other Golden Tickets webinars that we've done with Ram in the past, okay? So, again, the reason why the first half audio is dropped out is because there weren't seats available in GoTo webinar system here. So we maxed out our seats. So because of that, we are going to replay this webinar, as always, whenever you want in the Intel tutorial section. But in addition, we're also going to look to maybe push it out to everybody who has registered, okay? So it was not a technical issue. It was not an issue on your end. It was just because we had so many people signing on, and they got here way before 9 o'clock, and they took all the seats up. So, Ram, you broke the system here.
Well, I hope everybody learned something tonight, and just we want to let everybody know we appreciate all the business and just the interest in what we're doing. It's it's pretty much a family-run business, and we just want to keep things going and let people know, hey, we're here as your partner. We want to help you, and we're looking forward to working with everybody.
Awesome. You've been a great partner of ours, Ram, for 2 years now. So I just want to thank you so much for everything that you've done for us, everything you do for our agents, continuously behind the scenes, of course. And again, thank you for this great webinar. And I really just want to thank all of our agents, of course, for dedicating an hour and 20 minutes now for the learning about how to really enhance your business, how to add a completely new vertical and element to your travel business. Okay. So, I mean, yes, now you can sell car, air, cruise, hotel, and now tickets. I want to also specify, and this is really, really important. This is a great opportunity, of course, that Golden Ticket has provided us, but just don't forget with your preferred partners, okay, you have the ability to earn more commission. So make sure that it is something that makes sense for your business and makes sense for your pocket. So, with some of our package and tour providers, with some of our hotel and air, agents have the ability to earn, 15, 16% plus on commission. So if it is a hotel or that is not available perhaps for your clients, and you're in here and you're booking a ticket and you found a venue, a hotel right near the entertainment complex or sporting complex, by all means, please do. But as you heard tonight, there's 10% commission on all those other verticals. So just make sure that you are making the right decision for your clients, of course, and the convenience and ease of your clients, but also for your pockets, okay? So again, thank you so much. Ram, thank you so much. And again, for everybody, this webinar is available for replay, and we're also going to push it out in an email tomorrow afternoon to everybody who has registered and perhaps got locked out of tonight, okay? So that is it for me. I just want to say goodnight. I want to thank you guys all, and I want to wish you all tremendous success in your travel business, and looking forward to seeing you guys back here same time, same night next week, all right? Good night, everybody. Good night, Ram.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Good night now.
Bye now.